All right, we're starting a little late. We were waiting for folks to show up. We're still down Richard tonight, and Brendan's still going to be out until his beautiful new store opens. And hopefully, we'll see him back after that. But tonight, playing some first edition Dungeons and Dragons. This should be the last story arc for I-5, the Lost Tomb of Martek, which will end the Desert of Desolation series. So, Dion, who are you playing?
Hello, I'm Dion, and just like my character, I'm glistening with sweat because it's hot as balls over here. I'm Patty Arquette, the level 6 barbarian human, and just overall lovable beefcake.
He smells like balls, dude.
You know, I've
Yes, he
often
does.
wondered how hot exactly are balls.
Very.
Very hot. Okay.
Just 96.8. Oak, who you got?
Hey, this is Oak. I'm playing Thybor, the level 7 half-orc warrior. Or fighter, this edition.
Yep, there we go. Bill.
Hi, everybody. I am Bill. I am playing Dunby of Stonehill. He is a level 5 dwarven fighter.
And did you have another TPK in your Call of Cthulhu game tonight?
No. It was so impactful. The keeper had to take the night off tonight.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's good when the keeper is scarred for a TPK. He's probably celebrating, actually. He's at a bar like, I killed those guys so good.
Probably.
So good.
Probably. He was looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff, who you got?
Hey, I got Talina, the warrior who became a druid, but never forgot she was a warrior.
Often forgets she's a druid, though.
Often forgets she's a druid.
There's that. Okay, guys. So last session, you guys had found the last missing piece, the last minaret to the little model of the Tomb of Martek. And as you place that last minaret, you were shrunk. All of you were shrunk to the size that you fit into the little miniature, which turns out to be the actual Tomb of Martek. And as you were all drawn in, bright lights everywhere. It's blinding, but when the lights dissipate, you find yourself in a very majestic hall. There are 3 flights of broad steps that rise up. There's a pair of huge golden doors in the distance, carved with beautiful and delicate care. There's clear water dancing from fountains on the first landing. So on our little map here that you guys should be able to see, this beautiful, fresh-smelling water coming up from this fountain. It freshens the air from the desert sands. It is very cool in here. One of the golden doors in the far off distance of the room does seem to be slightly open, and then you see corridors going off to the east and west.
Do we hear anything?
No, it's very quiet. There seems to be like a little hum. Just barely discernible, and it's very soothing. It's very quiet.
If I move up like this way, does it get louder?
No, it seems to be the sound just seems to originate from all around you, and it's just barely at right at the perception of hearing. You're not actually sure that you're hearing it. Could be a bit of tinnitus. I mean, dwarves like their rock.
We do. Okay, I want to move up, sort of like towards here, and take a gander down both hallways and see what I can see.
All right, good enough. It is not lit by anything, yet it is strangely lit. You're not exactly, you don't see anything giving off light, but everything is well lit. There just doesn't seem to be a source for the light.
Huh.
So yeah, this goes on to into the distance. You can tell at the very end of it, there's a very large room at the end there. And then same thing this way. You got a tunnel that ends in a room. Going like that.
We're in the uterus.
Nice.
My God, it does look like he. Been many years since I've been here.
I'm gonna follow up behind Dumby and just... Oh, that's Thiber. Whoops. How'd I grab you? Alright, I'm going up to follow behind Dumby. Make sure
Mhm.
he's got backup.
And there are doors ahead
These
of
are
me?
a set of 2 golden doors. One of them slightly open, but not so much that you can see into the room without interacting with the door.
Okay, I'm going to eye it real quick and see if anything looks weird about it.
Okay. Well, the room is dark. Your dark vision would normally give you more detail, but in the middle of the room, there is a shaft of golden light that spills down. It's just enough to ruin your your
Right,
dark
okay.
vision onto what looks like concentric rings that go up like stairs onto what appears to be an altar, and there seems to be a form stretched out on that altar.
Okay. What do you think?
There's also, let me see if I can do this. Streams of light also pierce from the figure that's on the altar, like around where its head is, and stream out. This one's going to be difficult. Okay, hold on. So this is a beam of light that illuminates the head of 3 statues. And then it's illuminated enough that you can make out the features of the statues. You can't really do diagonal. That's the best I can do. There you go.
Tristan runs in and challenges it.
Wow.
There we go.
Nice. So what do you think? Should I open the door?
Now we can see that without the door being open.
Yeah, just like you can just peer, kind of just stick your eye up to the crack in the door, and you can see that. The rest of the room is completely dark, but that's what's illuminated by a ray of light that's coming down from the ceiling.
And the rest of the place is dark, like outside in the hallways where we are.
Is light? It's lit up.
Okay.
Although you don't know by what. I mean, there's no light source, but it's all well lit.
Dragon light.
I'd be careful. This is a weird imperfection to be in a place that's so precise. Being able to see through the door here. Like an invitation.
Do we want to check to see if there's doors around the perimeter on these hallways?
Sure, that couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Left
Selena
or right?
will head up here.
I'll go left.
All right. Selena's going. All right. Good enough.
Split the party.
I'll go with
I'll
Patty.
I'll open the door. Screw it. No. I'll go with Talina.
Okay.
We cover more ground if we all split up.
Tactically, it's the best thing you can do in any game.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, yeah. If you guys just go and kind of just see what you're looking at, they're pretty much mirrors of one another for the rooms. There we go. I'll start over here with Patty. So Patty and Dunby go down the one. The other ones go the other way. All right, good enough. Okay, so Patty, again, it's fairly well lit here, and you've got this set of stairs that kind of go up to another set of golden doors at the top here. The walls are lined with shelves, and they're covered in books and tomes, ledgers. There's a table in the center of the area with a single book that lies open on it.
Let's go look at it.
All right, let's do it.
I go
Okay.
up to look at the book. That's
Why don't both of you roll me percentage checks?
Just a random percentage.
Yeah, this is not a luck check. 33, okay, and 53. It looks to be in the desert tongue, which you guys should be able to read, but it's so faded that you're really not able to pick apart what you're seeing here. You can kind of make out a character here and there, but you can't read it.
Okay. If I turn the page.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's weathered.
Okay.
The ink is dried and flaked in a lot of places, and there's just not enough intact for you to read.
Okay. Are the doors open here?
They are not.
They're not. Okay. What about up at the north end of the room? Can I see?
Roll me a d6.
Now we die. 3.
Yep, it's just the end of the room.
Okay.
Dunby, what are you doing?
I'm going to approach the door over here,
Mm-hmm.
carefully watching the ground to see if there's any kind of weird stone defects or anything that would look like some kind of trap or mechanism. And is this door closed or is it cracked like the other one?
It is closed, but roll me a d6.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Yeah, everything looks pretty safe. I mean, the door is like you can see a seam down the middle, but you don't, and it looks like it would open towards you, so into this room, but you don't see hinges and you don't see door handles.
Okay, what happens if I put my hand on the door?
It's warm to the touch,
Okay.
not hot, just warm, like body temperature.
Okay.
If you put a little pressure on it and try to open it, it just doesn't budge.
Okay. So I'll look back at Patty. I don't know.
And Patty, this is the most toilet paper you've ever seen collected in one location. Just
That
shelves and shelves
is.
of bum wrap just everywhere.
I take one for the road.
Tear off a few pages.
Nice. Okay. Well, do we want to head back?
Yes, let's check with the others.
All right.
All right, other side. The room dimensions are very similar. This is not a library, though. These are racks and racks of little cubicles that are filled with thousands upon thousands of scrolls. And again, you see this kind of terrace step that goes up to a pair of golden doors. They are closed.
Got any cracks in it to see through like we did the front one?
No. And it's the same thing. It looks like it would open into this room, but you don't see any way to pull it. It has a seam down the middle, so certainly looks like a set of doors, but you don't see any way to open it.
And just kind of thumb through the scrolls, thinking something that a grown wolf would enjoy.
All right.
I don't read, so
Give me a luck check.
let's see. Always
Just-
low.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Roll a d6.
It's a mimic scroll. Shit.
The first scroll you pull and open is a beautifully rendered harem scene picked out in glorious colors and details of various acts of fornication.
Like, kind of roll it up, look around, and see if anybody's looking at me. Kind of stick it in my coat, under my shirt. Now this is all useless stuff. Let's go.
Talina, how about you? You doing anything?
I was just covering for Thybor when he goes in, and no, nothing else is there.
Okay. Roll me a d6 if you're covering.
I have alertness, by the way. I don't
Right.
know if
Won't
you
count
ever-
for this. I'm just seeing if you notice something.
Okay. Did that come off? Or was it?
It did. It's 5.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Everything seems safe. Nothing really changes. That dull humming that's just at the very edge of your hearing is still going on. Doesn't get any louder. Doesn't get any quieter. But nothing else seems to disturb the area.
Okay.
And I assume you guys meet back again in the middle here once you've explored a little.
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't find anything. Did y'all?
Nothing.
I found toilet paper, and I hold out pages of books that I ripped out that are illegible.
Roll a d10 for Patty.
2.
So actually, the pages are perfectly legible. They seem to have come out of a book called Farewell to Limbs, a pictorial vorpal glossary. They're just
Any
pictures of
pictures?
they're just pictures of dismembered limbs.
Oh, fancy toilet paper with pictures.
Gives you something to read before you use it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
convenient. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna push the door open.
Push the door open.
I'll
Okay.
follow
Yeah.
right behind.
We've seen everything we need
Kind
to
of.
see. Patty's like, all right, let's go.
Okay. It's fairly dark. Again, this bright light that's streaming out of this. You can tell that this is a very vast room,
Mhm.
up as well as across and to the side. This very piercing bright light is coming down out of the ceilings, falling upon this figure that's on the top of this, we'll call it an altar. And then that light breaks into three beams as it goes off into the darkness, illuminating the head of three giant statues. They're 30 feet tall. They have the heads of turban wearing jinn. So like they've got sharp ears, eyebrows, and they're all turbaned. The looks on their face are very neutral.
Hmm. Is there any like? Well, I'm gonna move towards the middle. I'm gonna head towards that light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go into the light.
All right.
There's
So
nowhere else to go.
as you cross, I'm going to move you in here, Patty.
Yeah,
About
do
right
it.
here. You cross
Hey.
into the darkness. It doesn't appear like it doesn't feel like a natural darkness, as the very bright light that you see ahead of you doesn't diffuse at all into the darkness. So like you're blind as you walk into the room, Patty. The only thing that you can really pick out is the light behind you and the light ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm just making my way towards it.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Right. 5.
Okay. You were not surprised then. You feel motion around you,
Okay.
and you hear like whispered talking, like there are people around you, like you're in a crowd of people. You can't see anything except for the bright light ahead of you. You can't make out what they're saying. As a barbarian, do you have any defenses against fear?
Against fear? I
Mhm.
don't think so. Da, 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 da. Let me just check. No.
Okay, in which case, make me a save versus spell.
Okay. That's right here. Bam. I
Made it.
pass.
Okay. Yeah, it's very eerie. I mean, you feel like you're in a crowded location. You can hear people around you whispering to one another. You're not touching anything, but you feel like you're surrounded.
Who's there? Hello? I keep moving forward towards the light.
Okay, so yeah, you hear Patty from the darkness call out, "Who's there?" You guys cannot see Patty. Once he steps into the room, into the blackness, he's just kind of swallowed up by it.
I'll follow him in.
Can we hear him?
You hear him call out, "Who's there?"
But they don't hear the voices.
Nope.
Okay. Interesting.
Dunby, you head into the darkness yourself.
All right.
Make me a save versus spell.
Right. So, where are my saves? Where the hell are my saves?
You can't save.
I don't understand. Gosh, this is the first time I've ever played D&D. All right, here we go. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, same thing. You feel like you've just walked into a crowd of people talking to one another, talking around you. You feel like you're hemmed in just by a mass of people, but I mean, like if you reach out side to side, you're not touching anyone. and there's like whispered conversations going on all around you. You can't really make out what it's saying though.
Can I tell if it's in like a different language, or can I tell
It's
what
definitely
language it's in?
it's definitely in a different language. It's also very quiet as well, so it's hard to make out, but enough to know the inflections are odd. So it's not a language you understand.
Can I see Patty?
No, you can see the light that you're heading towards, but you cannot see Patty.
I say, hey, Patty, you there?
Do I hear him?
Yeah, you can hear each other.
Yeah, I'm up here. I'm going to the light.
Okay, I'll follow you. Let me know if you run into anything and die.
Okay.
Say ouch. So you guys at the doors back here, you can hear them talking to each other. You can't hear the whispered voices. What are you going to do?
If nothing seems to be amiss, start following him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Fiber would go next, and then Talina's bringing up the rear. But both of you guys do me save versus spell.
That's a big fail.
Yep, you're gonna take it, and you're gonna
Yeah, let's see what happens.
take a reroll on it.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'll take the
Okay,
fail.
you'll take the fail. How about okay, Talina? How about you? Also fail. You're gonna take it.
Yep.
All right. Well, both of you have the same sensation that you're in a crowd, but you are not made of the steel that your friends are, and you become just irrationally afraid and run off in a random direction. Fiber, roll me a d8. 2. So you're going this direction, and Talina, roll me a d8.
I want to run with my spear pointed ahead of me.
Oh, you don't have that much cognizance.
I was like, don't do
so
that.
you
You're going to roll
run.
the same as me.
Yep, it sure does. You both. So you guys, Patty and Dumby hear Fiber and Talina like yell in horror, and you hear the sounds of them running.
I keep going to the light.
Okay, so Patty, you break it first. So you step into the light here. It's very bright. You kind of have to shield your eyes a little bit after coming in out of that darkened area.
Okay, and
So-
I'm going to keep moving forward as well.
All right, so you'll eventually break through as well. So both of you are standing at the base of this rise. It's a rounded platform, concentric circles. It gets smaller and taller the more you go up. It rises to about 20 feet. So from the bottom looking up, you can see that there's a body on a platform in the middle of that pattern. And there's this bright beam of light that's falling down, hitting the form like right on the head. And it seems to be wearing something on his head that's splitting that beam of light out 3 ways.
What's on his head?
You can't tell from down where you are, and it's like 20 feet above you.
I'm going to climb.
You're going to start, well, okay, start climbing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, Patty, roll me a d6.
Okay. I also have climb surfaces. I don't know if that...
No, this is something else.
Okay. Or climb walls, I should say. Oh. Oh.
What the hell? Oh.
Oh.
All right, what did you roll?
2.
Okay, this is initiative. You give them a 2.
Are those shadows?
Yep. Well, no, I mean they're creatures. You don't know what they are. You certainly don't see them yet.
The shadowy creatures.
All right, and so they're going to go on segment 2. So as you put your foot on the first ring,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of come out of the shadows, kind of descending upon you, Patty.
So as soon as they appear and I see them, I don't keep climbing then.
Yep. This is just as soon as you put your foot
Mhm.
down, and so they want initiative, so they're going to go first anyway. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to hit an AC of 1 for
I
those
have
314s.
AC of 0.
All right. So they all miss as they kind of come in to attack, and you kind of duck and weave. Dumby, you see them as well. So why don't you guys take a turn? And as you guys are engaged, Thiber, you come into the beam of light and almost run right into the legs of the statue. Talina runs into you from behind. And as soon as you enter the light, the fear, the irrational fear just kind of goes away. You have no idea what it was that caused your heart to start racing, your adrenaline pumping. You have no idea why that reaction was there, but it clears as soon as you're in the beam of the light.
Right.
Patty and Dunby, action.
Do you see the creatures?
Yes, you see that
Yes.
Patty and Dunby are engaged with some creatures up there.
Oh, I'm gonna pretend I still have the fear.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I
take
can
my
run back into the
maul
darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and, they swung at me, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm like, all right. I take my maul and I'm just like swing at one while screaming like, "Stop that! We're trying to be good guys." And I swing at the one right on me. I guess the one
Sure.
that's like right there.
Just tell me what AC do you hit?
I hit. I rolled an 18, so that's
-2.
yeah.
You hit. And how much damage do you do? 6?
Is it large or medium?
No, it's just medium.
11.
11 points of damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you do some damage to one. Do 11 points of damage to one.
Because I can hit things that are counted as a +2 weapon needed, and it's a +2 weapon, so
Yep. There you go. I marked him.
either or.
Okay. You attack one. Dunby.
Okay, well, I mean, when I see them attacking Patty, I'm gonna rush forward and try to get the nearest one.
Okay, to do so, you got to put a foot on that circular step. Are you doing so?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and attack.
All right.
And ping me which one you're attacking there.
Well, Patty can handle Patty, so I'll attack that one.
After that. Okay. Sounds good. Boom, 23. Well, you definitely hit. You do 15 points of damage to it.
Yep.
It's still up, although it heals from the contact. What weapon are you using?
I'm using Bone Grinder.
Bone Grinder. Okay. That wasn't a crit, was it? You didn't roll a 20 in there.
No. I
Okay.
believe that was a
Yep, just a high roll.
16, yeah.
Okay, so Thiber and Talina, your actions were basically just to reach the right light this round. So let's go down the list. Oak, why don't you roll a d6 for your side?
We should just make popcorn, Oak.
No longer in fear.
Yeah, should.
They have it under
You're the
control.
5.
Are you casting, Talina?
No. This is the Patty Dunby show.
All right. Well, you guys go on segment 1. So the two of you that are already in melee, why don't you go ahead and give us your attacks?
All right.
Okay. And I'm swinging at the same one. Hi-ya. I rolled an 11.
An 11 hits AC 5. That's going to miss.
Okay.
Okay. I will attack the same one I did last round as well.
The Maul of Accuracy misses?
Yeah, it's accurate. More accurate.
It's a
if I
maul of
throw it.
inaccuracy, sounds like.
18, does that hit?
Looking at your chart there, an 18 hits AC -2. So, yes, it hits. It does 16 points of damage. All right.
All right.
So, you're at 31. This one is starting to look tattered. They look like a combination between like a ghost and a skeleton. Like you can see a skeletal structure underneath their hoods, and that seems to be solid, but they're floating off the ground. So they seem to be part spirit and part, undead manifestation of some sort. There is a physical skeleton inside of that hood, and you are hitting it. Thibor, Talina, what are you guys doing?
I'm pulling the two-hander and running in to help.
Okay. What's your move?
Should be base, which is 12.
All right, you can reach it, no problem. So you can get there and attack. You do have to set foot on that stair to be able to reach any of them. You gonna do
Okay.
it?
Sure. I get a charge.
You can have a charge. Well, actually, no, you can't because there's a melee in front of you, and a charge requires a straight line.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to bowl into Dunby and.
Now.
Okay.
I get both attacks, though, correct?
You do.
Okay, first one.
21. What does that hit for you?
21 hit.
AC 0 is
-9.
Okay, you hit. 12
12.
which damage? Which one you're hitting?
The one that Dunby's got there.
Dunby's? Okay. So 12 points.
And first attack, second attack.
Okay, so this one just disintegrates when you hit it.
Nice.
Okay. Can I step to or is close enough to get the one beside right there?
Yeah, the one that Patty's on? Sure
That
can.
one. 17 will hit a -5.
Okay, so it hits, does a little bit of damage.
Boo, 7 minimum.
Talina.
I'm fine here.
You're just going to hang out at the statue. Okay. Well, while you're here and just kind of hanging out, roll a d6 for me. Okay. You notice that the beam of light that's striking this 20-foot tall statue in the head is the light is kind of focused on a spot in the middle of its head that it's got an indent. Like there's something that should be there that is missing.
So on this guy right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so next round, Bill, roll a d6 for you. Oh, wait, they need to attack. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'll go ahead and roll.
All right, so this one's going to come over onto you, Fiber. Okay, that's going to miss. The one that's on you, Patty, that's injured, is going to miss. And then one floats over to Dunby. That may hit.
It's going to hit.
That's a -2.
Yeah.
What's your armor class, Dunby?
I believe it's pretty good, actually. -1.
Yeah, it hits.
Damn it.
Only 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Actually, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
But
You're
no
not third level.
No,
there's
that's it.
no one
No
then?
That's strength.
No then.
Oh my god.
No then. Yeah, it just it scratches you with bony fingers, very physical bony fingers, and just kind of rips a rent into your flesh.
Ouch.
Pull those cloaks off. Scooby-Doo them.
Okay, so that's their round. New round. Bill, go ahead, roll a d6 for your side, or for initiative for their side, I should say. So you give them a 2, they give you a 1. You guys go
Nice.
first.
Well, I'm gonna move forward and attack
Before you take your action, though, Jeff, are you casting?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I'm
Bill.
gonna move forward and attack the.
There's one that's still on you in melee.
Oh, okay.
One that just got on you, I should say.
I'll hit that one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
12 hits a 4, so no, that's a miss.
All right.
Okay. Patty?
I roll a 15 to hit.
a
That's an
1.
AC 1.
Yeah, misses.
Okay.
Okay. Fiber.
First attack at the same one I was just doing.
Mm-hmm. 19's going to hit.
19.
So 13
points.
Okay.
Is that down
Still
it, or
up.
is it still?
No, it's still up.
Okay, I'll try to finish it off. 7,
That's
I think,
gonna
will miss. Yeah, that's what is a 7? That's a 5.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend a reroll on that one.
Okay.
probably don't need to take chances on these things living long.
That hits 13
Oh, too bad it's not
points of
large.
damage.
Yep, 13.
Okay, it does not take it down, but it does do more damage to it.
That's me.
Okay. Talina, what are you doing?
I'm holding steady, looking
You're just gonna
around.
hold? All right.
Yep.
Give me a
around
give me a D6 check.
Okay, let's see here.
All right.
Golden 6.
Okay. No. Okay, next round. Jeff, roll a D6. Actually, wait, hold on. They need to go. Thiber, the one on you is gonna miss. The one on Patty misses, and the one on Dunby misses.
Nice.
And then
Uh-oh.
they get a surprise round next action on Talina as 4 more of these things kind of come
Go on
in out of
then.
the darkness.
No, and then.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, Jeff.
All right.
Okay, they go on 3 first. So Patty, this is the one on you. Miss Dunby hit. Just a point of damage.
Nice.
Okay. And then Thiber, miss. And then there are 4 on Talina. 1,
Help
2,
me!
3, 4. I think they all miss. What's your armor class?
My armor class is Mighty 5.
A 5?
A 5.
Ooh, they might
Don't
hit.
say it like that. Say it with a 5. I can have a 5. I may not have it anymore, but I'm not hearing you, Bert. Are you talking?
Yeah, you're muted, Bert. You're actually muted in StreamYard.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
with 5, 2 of them do actually hit you, yes.
How many hit me?
2 of the
2
4.
of them, bastards.
Only 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
All right. So it is your guys' turn. You guys probably don't notice yet because Selena didn't have a chance to react, but she's surrounded back there. You're in your own fights, though. So what do you guys do?
I'm swinging.
Okay, go ahead.
Where is it? Hello? Where'd it go? There it is. Ba ba da ba ba bam. No.
That's a miss. Yeah.
Ouch.
Dunby, how about you?
Okay, I'm still engaged with one, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, he's going down. Maybe.
15 hits a 1. No, you just miss.
Okay.
You need a 0. All right. So, Viber, you've got a very injured one in front of you. If you're talking, Oak can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to finish that one off. I was
Okay.
trying to figure where my screen
16
went.
hits. Okay, so that first hit takes out the one you were working on.
Do I have movement to be able to get around to that other one?
You don't need to move. You're all in a very tight grouping right there, so you can
Okay.
hit either one. Which one are you going for?
Probably that one.
Okay. That hits. 11 points of damage.
Man, I keep hitting those 22s on the big ones.
Mm-hmm. So, Talina, you've got 4 of them on you.
I will kill them all. All right. So I go with let's see.
14 hits AC 5. That's going to miss.
All right.
Are you still 1 attack per round? Yeah, as a druid, you're not a fighter class right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yeah, so that's actions next round. Dion.
Yeah. Come on. 4.
Okay. And they give you a 3, so you guys go first. So Dion, go ahead. Take your action.
And does Talina want to cast?
Oh yeah, I should ask that. You casting Talina?
No.
No. Okay.
Bonk. 11.
It's a 5. That's gonna miss.
You know what? I'm gonna eat 1 reroll.
Okay.
Let me just adjust that so I have the number updated. Okay. And then let's try again. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Nope.
Oh.
Swing and miss.
Alright, we'll eat it.
Dunby.
All right. Here we go. Do.
Ooh, that hits.
Nope,
Okay.
14 points.
Yeah, does some damage to it. Not enough to
Damn.
destroy it, but does some damage to it. All right, Talina.
All right. Well, let's try this again.
$15 hits AC 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna miss. It's mostly because they're flying and floating. They're kind of hard to pin down. All right, so they
One
go.
day I
So,
will fly and float too.
yeah, so on Talina, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. 10, 21, 22, 33 points of damage. Are you alive?
Yep.
Okay. They just start, it's like they just descend on Talina and just start tearing bits of hair and flesh, just gouts of blood everywhere. So they're just tearing into her. A pack of piranha. Thiber, the one that you're on. That hits a -1.
I have a 0.
Okay. All right. 4 points of damage. Dunby, actually, no. Yeah, actually, Dunby, yeah, you do have one on you. 13 hits an AC. What's your AC?
-1.
Nah, it misses.
Nice.
And that's all their turn. Your guys.
Bonk. Nope.
Yeah, they just move fast in the air, and your big double-handed weapon just doesn't track fast enough.
Stop moving so
Yeah.
I can squash you!
Dumby.
All right. Well, Dunby smash.
Yes, let it consume you, brother.
Oh, that hits.
There we go. 18 points.
So hold on. So 18 is 28. Oh, so close. Not quite, but it is definitely looking bashed up pretty good.
I give it the finger after I hit it.
Now Fiber with mop up.
Let's see how many we got still.
This one at the top with Dunby. I mean, again, you're all in this big scrum, so you can attack either one. But the one near Dunby looks the worse off.
Yeah, try to finish that one.
That'll do it.
15 points.
Just dissipates into the air. You
and
got a
the
second
other
strike.
One, yeah. 13.
24. Okay, it's still up. Talina, what are you doing?
Okay, 2 attacks.
Okay. Same one?
Yeah.
You can determine after, it's fine. 17 hits AC 2. You need to roll a 19 to hit an AC of 0, apparently.
Okay.
So miss.
All right.
Okay. Oak, give me a D6. Actually, wait. Did they go this round?
Sure.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went first.
Yeah, they went
They went
first.
first.
Yep. So you roll a d6. 3 and 4. So they go first. All right. Fiber, there's only one left there, but it does not seem to be afraid of the odds. It's going to attack you, since you seem to be the most lethal of the bunch here. Oh,
gotta
that's
be-
going to hit. Okay, so
Damn.
2 points of damage. And then the piranhas descend upon Talina. Hit, miss, miss. 2 hits.
2 hits.
9, 16 points of damage. You still up?
All right. Oh no, I'm negative 15.
You're negative 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Talina goes down.
Shit.
The only one that can possibly heal.
Oh, that sucks.
Negative.
All right. You hear Talina scream in the darkness. It's your turn.
No. Bunk. Max damage. Rolled a 19.
12,
That's I hit a negative
6.
something.
Right. Does a lot of damage to it, but doesn't quite put it down.
All right.
Dunby?
All right. Where the hell? Okay. So I'm, of course, going to hit it again with Bone Grinder.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
25,
That
13 points.
dissipates it. And then you guys turn around and you see these 4 things are just feasting on the corpse of Talina.
Can I launch myself into them and knock them off of her?
We're at the end of the round, so it's a new round. So I don't. Yeah, Bill, go ahead, roll a d6.
All right. 5.
4. So you guys go first.
I'm running in.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a charge. So it's what, +2 to hit or something?
Yeah, you've got a straight line.
So to hit modifier +2 and bonk.
Okay, yeah, you do
7
some damage.
My AC is what now? -2?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not the actual rule, but we'll go with it
Okay.
for now.
I wasn't sure. So I'm at a 2 AC for this round.
Okay, next.
Okay. Yeah, I'll charge in as well.
With your squeaky hammer.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What it sounds like
mighty-
when he hits.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, whatever works. Oh, nice.
14 points of damage. So you hitting the same one that Patty hit?
Yeah, and that is a nat 20.
Yeah, there's no crit.
Bone grinder.
But it's really cool.
Oh, it's Bone Grinder. That's
Yes.
right. Yeah, I'm sorry. It dissipates differently.
Nice.
It kind of burns up in flames.
Nice.
Goes back to Milwaukee.
Yeah, where it belongs. Fiber.
Do I have room to charge, or is it too many people?
No, that's not a corridor. That's just where the light is, so you can charge around Patty. You can still get a straight line. In other words, you can hit that one
That's
right there.
+2, correct?
Yeah, that's what we're going to go with anyway.
2 on damage.
Yep. Okay, 14 points. That one goes.
If there's another one available.
Yeah, next to it.
13
Okay.
is a -1.
Yep, it hits 14 points
14.
damage. Okay, that one dissipates. And there's just one more that's feasting on Talina. Getting that nice gray ooze from the brain out. The cracked skull. All right, their turn. It's going to launch itself at Patty.
Marrow dripping down his fangs.
It misses.
Bap him away like a toddler trying to kick you like a Power Ranger. No.
Jeff, roll a d6. Talina's dead hands reaches into her pocket and throws some dice out.
Uh, uh.
Well, and you guys go first.
Bonk.
Okay, that's fine.
Nope.
Oh, it's a miss.
I will bonk as well. Probably not.
It's a miss. Yep. Come on, Fiber.
Leave it to me, huh?
Yep.
21 for 16.
Okay, that one dissipates. As it fades away, you see Talina's broken, torn up form on the ground, blood trails. They've ripped open her abdomen, they're eating the entrails. Yeah, she's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Give me a system shock test, Jeff.
System shock. Boom.
49%. Okay, you pass. Talina sits up.
Interesting.
She's undead now. Kill her.
Yeah, Talina, you were dead. Just this nebulous black space, and then you woke up, and you stand up, and you see your entrails just split everywhere. There's blood running down the back of your head that's been split open. You don't have a heartbeat, but you're functioning.
Kiss me, Patty. Kiss me.
I go in, but my mouth is like completely open. He's only been with a harpy before. He doesn't know what love is.
Where's your cloaca?
So I'm animated dead now?
You seem to be animating your own corpse.
I'm animating my own corpse. Okay. Wow.
Look around for Grown Wolf.
Don't eat this body. Hold on. You start stuffing organs back.
Wait, did all the ghosts disappear?
Yeah, they're all gone.
We didn't kill them all.
You did.
Oh, that quickly. Oh, I thought there were still like 4 or something. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we busted ass, man.
No. We
I'm gonna
finally have 50 feet of rope as I'm putting my intestines.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Nice.
back here and examine it again.
Okay. never mind your friend who's
Yeah, never
obviously
mind me,
dead,
yeah.
but
She's fine.
she's fine.
She'll get
These
better.
things happen.
She'll get better.
Okay. There's the crumbled bones of a man lying on top of the platform. It's bathed in that brilliant light coming just out of the darkness above. You can't really tell how it is. You can't really see the roof. It has a metal headpiece on the skull, and it's reflecting the light into the 3 beams that touch an empty socket on each of these 20-foot tall statues that are out in the darkness. Also, from up here, you can see things a little bit more clear. You see the back end of doors here, and doors here. You can also see into the darkness itself, although it's not a great, it's like looking in dim light. There are pockets of these things. They're just like a standing crowd of these things just out in the darkness, milling around.
Yeah, I definitely communicate that. Like, there's a lot more here.
Better
So
go to
what's
work
the
then.
body that was on this thing? Did you say there was a body up here?
And it's bones, just the remaining bones of a man.
What were we supposed to do here again?
Not let the druid die.
Hmm.
Too late.
We failed at that. Do we know that he's like living dead now,
Oh,
or
there's no way that Selena can be alive. I mean, like her heart and other internal organs are hanging out of this cavity in her chest. The back of her skull is split open,
Hmm.
but she still appears to be herself. She's not attacking you guys anyway.
Yeah.
Can she heal herself?
You want to try and cast Jeff?
I will try that.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you
didn't
can't.
think
You're
about
you're
that.
cut off from your divine grace. You're an abomination.
I'm an abomination. Okay.
Oh, even for druids?
For
Okay.
druids, this is
Interesting.
yeah,
natural life.
technically, undeath is like the
Yeah, it's the
Mm.
the
antithesis of.
antithesis of druids.
Could be a blighted druid. Come on, full evil.
Spore
Um,
druid.
Hmm. Is there like any like indentations or any type of?
Yeah, you can see like the light beam that's striking the statues is striking an indentation in the forehead of all three statues. Like there should be something there.
Oh, guys, I think we needed the jewels, but we couldn't get them before. What do we do?
Where are the jewels now?
All the way back at the beginning, because it like we put them in a thing and went down and never took them with us, and there wasn't a way back up.
I guess we're
Oh,
screwed.
yeah. In the crowns. You could put the jewels in the crowns.
Um. Do you have like a what spells do you? Oh, you can't use any spells. Shit.
Hold on. I have the teleport rod. Can I bring them here? Can I bring this? Or can somebody bring the thing
God.
here?
With
Remember the teleport rod?
Yeah, give me that.
Give me
I'm gonna.
that. That's my arm with that. Give me that.
I kind of wave the thing around and think about the 3 gems.
Okay. So I rolled to see how many charges were left in the staff the last
Yeah.
game, thinking that this might be the way to get you out of the problem that you have.
Mhm.
There were 3 charges left, and it takes a
Mhm.
charge to bring each of the gems to you.
Perfect.
So Patty was the last one to actually handle them. So you remember very well what they looked like and where they were placed.
Yeah.
So the 3 gems appear, and then as the last one appears, the staff in your hand suddenly gets heavier, and the brass or bronze caps on each end get very dull.
Oh. I just hand it back to
Ooh.
Talina. Here, you can beat someone with it. Good beating stick.
It's a good beat now.
AFK, just second wife needs
Sure.
some meds.
Mm-hmm.
So are those orbs in the slots? Did I teleport them into the slots? Like that's what I would.
No,
probably do.
they appear in your hand.
Okay, then
each
I'm just
one.
gonna go plug them in. Just boop, boop, boop.
Okay. All right, Patty. Which direction first?
We'll start. Let's go back where Talina is. So southeast.
Okay, you're gonna run that direction.
Ceased.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
6.
Okay. You get there.
Uh-huh.
All right, you've got to climb this 20-foot statue to slot the gem in, which is
Yep.
no problem for you. I think you would have a percentage.
Yeah, I have a climb surfaces.
Yeah, go
climb
ahead.
walls.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll throw my intestines up there and he can climb the intestines.
No problem. You get up and you plug the gem in.
Mm-hmm.
The gem starts playing out another beam of light that heads out into the darkness.
Towards
from
the north?
Yeah. So from up here, you can see that there's shapes massing and moving towards you.
Oh, great. Okay. Can I still hop down the statue
Yeah.
during this turn?
Yep.
Okay, I hop down.
Roll me a d6. Okay. What do you do?
Okay. They go first, right?
No, this is not initiative yet.
Oh, well,
This
I'm
this
gonna...
that was just a general spacing. That wasn't exactly where they
Okay.
are.
Alright, I'm gonna book it to the north towards that one.
Okay, so like as you do it, they kind of file in after you, completely ignoring Talina.
I have a movement base of 15.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay.
You're fast. You're fast.
Yeah.
But you can see them in the light, kind of slowly heading in this direction again towards
Oh,
you and
alright.
Dunby and
Yeah. So I'm running towards the north one now. I'm just gonna weave through them real quick and
okay. Roll me a d6.
D6. Okay. 3.
Okay.
1.
You don't quite make it this time all the way
Okay.
to the statue before two of them appear in front of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we roll initiative,
Mhm.
you weren't surprised, so you see them kind of come out of the darkness.
Mhm.
What do you want to do? You want to
I
try to
want to
barrel
disengage
past
and
them? You
try
want...
and go up the statue.
Okay, so I tell you what, they will
Mm.
get 2 free attacks against you, but you can keep running and just completely ignore them if that's what you want to try and do.
Oh,
Make me your climb check, and I'm going to make 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
They're going to both miss.
I'm the best person for this job. I pass.
So you climb, you slam that gem in,
Boop.
and then another beam of light shoots out in this direction.
Cool. I hop down.
A second beam of light connects this one to the one down here.
Okay. I'm hopping down.
Okay, now there's these 2 things are at the base of the statue, though.
I'm gonna leap forward over them.
Okay, Dunby, what are you doing during all of this? And Talina too.
I'm-
Talina, the creatures are just streaming past you, heading towards your friends, just completely ignoring you.
I'm following Patty today. That's what I'm doing.
You're following Patty, in which case, then you guys are in an encounter now. Then you're gonna have to
All
deal with these 2 here. So Dunby, roll me a d6.
All right. 4.
3.
All
They go
right.
first. 1 on each of you. That hits you, Dunby. 1 point of damage.
So I thought you said we went first.
Did I say? Hold on. You rolled a 4. I rolled a 3. You do go first. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
That's okay.
Ignore that. Ignore that.
All right. So Dunby smash.
Okay.
14.
Kills 1. These seem to be weaker than the first 4 that you fought.
That's good.
Talina or Dion? What are your characters doing?
I'm booking it to the final statue.
Okay, you're just gonna. Okay, so in which case it's gonna get an attack on you as you run
Yep.
by.
Yeah.
It hits.
Bring it.
Yeah. 6 points of damage.
I barely felt it.
All right. So Patty's running by you, Dunby, basically leaving you to contend with this one right here.
Okay.
We'll take care of that in just a minute. Patty runs by you. Patty, roll me a d6.
D6. Bop! 1.
1 and 2. Okay, you reach it. You saw some more of these things start heading in this direction. Talina, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. Try to run interference for Patty.
Okay, yeah, that works. Roll me a d6. Did you roll it? Oh, there it is. 4. Okay, perfect. So you run and get ahead of this group that is coming this way, and they ignore you, but they still have to contend with you being in their way. So like you just kind of put yourself in front of them. They don't attack you. They just keep trying to move around you.
Can I
figure this
swing
out.
with my spear?
Yeah, so like you can just sit there and you can just jab at them, and they don't attack you, but they just keep trying to go around you. So you can hold them at bay for a bit. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
All right. Let's see here.
It's gonna miss, but you do hold one at bay. One's gonna go this way.
I'm back.
You're gonna hold the rest of them. Fiber. Patty successfully put 2 of the gems in the statues. He's running for the last one, but more of these creatures are coming out. Talina's holding off 4 more that are coming this way with her spear.
She can't die, so
Dunby is holding one off over here, and Patty looks like he's got a straight shot to the statue with nothing behind him yet. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna. If Patty looks like he's clear, I'm gonna help with the biggest chunk of the melee.
Okay, yeah, you can just jump in here with Talina and just hold them at bay. Go ahead and just make me some attack rolls. All right. These are significantly weaker than the first ones you fought, so that actually kills one.
And there's a second.
And that kills a second. Patty, you make it to the statue.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a climb roll. And Dunby, make me an attack
Pass.
roll.
All right. Once again, don't be smash.
A tear falls from my eye as I'm so proud of Dunby for smashing as good as I do.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah, I'm
Yep.
kicking
That one's
ass today.
destroyed as well. Okay, so now you've got kind of a triangle of this bright light that is going from statue to statue. And it basically lights up the entirety of the room. And as soon as it does, causes all of those creatures to just burst into fire and ash.
Yay, free EXP!
And at the very top of the chamber, the figure rises. It's just a skeleton, but then you see like muscle and tissue and bone start to grow from it. And in the moments that you take a breath or two, except for Talina, who's not breathing anymore, it pulls itself over the edge and it's standing intact again. It's a naked man, maybe in his 50s, standing there. He's holding his head.
Great wizard.
He
Tell
doesn't
me
seem
while
to
we're
hear
here.
you at first, and then he speaks back to you.
I approach.
He's like, "Oh, that is a strange dialect you speak, but I understand you, large, muscular man with no clothing."
Oh, I point to myself. Patty Arquette. Barbarian.
Ah, Patty. If you are here in my chambers, I take it my realm is once more fallen under the control of the evil Ifrit.
Oh, yes. He is very dangerous and causing trouble. There is also another Ifrit that was released of thunder and storms.
Ah, yes, indeed. It seems you have fulfilled prophecy by waking me from my slumber. As he looks around, and these are your friends. Oh, he's about to say friends, and he looks at Talina. He's like,
The defenses got to her.
She's putting a little blood on her lips for lipstick.
Your bottom lip falls off as you're applying.
He takes a big stretch. He's like, "Oh, I feel like I've been asleep for millennia. What took you so long?"
It was kind of hard coming through here.
Yeah, I see. Well, I must be away to save my kingdom. I think it's suitable in the tales for the heroes to be rewarded. And he flings his hand, and this door over here opens wide. And he says, "Each of you may take 3 items from my treasury."
Great wizard, could you help my friend with your great magics?
Oh, she's quite dead. I believe you can find something in my treasury that might help, but if your friend leaves my tomb, she will go on to her reward. Her soul is being held here, and is why I was able to stay here for so long. As, my soul is tied to those moldering bones, as it is with your friend, until you breach my tomb. Your soul will animate that rotting. Oh yeah, you're starting to smell. Oh, what was that? Beef? Did you eat beef? Ugh.
Sorry.
No matter. Take your treasures, heroes. I must be off. And there's like a stroke of lightning, and he is gone.
Bert said stroke.
Stroke.
3 treasures only. And I look at everyone and I look at Tristan and I get really close in his face. 3!
Well, we should get some for Grown Wolf too. So
Well, let's
He's
find
not
something
here,
for
doesn't
Talina
count.
first. To kind of get her back.
I'm gonna go in. I just march right in like I own the place at this point.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
We solved the puzzle.
All right.
Patty's just like, yep, we're done.
All right, yeah. So the treasury is filled with scrolls and tomes, some weapons, some armor, great deal of things. We will work that out in a minute. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's several wands, potions. There's a very nice looking crystalline sword. It's got like an ebon hilt and a crystal blade. There's a crystal ball. There's a shield that looks to be made of dragon scale. There's an accompanying suit of scale mail that seems to be made of the same type of scale. Morning star, a very slender looking sword or another blade. There's several rings.
I'm going to be here a while, so do you have any board games like Sorry or?
How do we know what they do? Did he disappear already?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. I'm just like, and I go in and I'm looking for something that might look like it might resurrect someone or
well, there's lots of tomes, there's scrolls, there's potions.
Yeah, I want to look over stuff and just see if I can find anything for like resurrection or.
Yep. So we'll cut
life.
And we'll do our treasure gathering. So this is the ending that they give. So we'll go over what treasures you can take, but this is the end of it. Once you've taken 3 treasures apiece, you're surrounded with a watery bubble that kind of transports you through the walls. If Jeff, you want to keep Talina for our next adventures, one of your 3 treasures will essentially resurrect or heal your body. Once your body is healed completely, the soul's got a better home, and you're fine. But up to you what you want to do with that.
It was a clean kill, so I'm good.
Okay. So you're just going to hang out in the tomb for the rest of your days. This is actually how most of the undead in this room got here. So as you guys are covered with these watery bubbles, and you're pulled through the walls of the fortress, and you start expanding in size as you grow to your normal size, as you jettison out of the miniature below you. You break through the walls of the tomb into the clear sky. The vast desert stretches out before you, thousands of feet below. Your sphere flies quickly towards huge billowing clouds on the horizon. After only a breath, you are in those clouds, safe within your floating sphere. The clouds part. You're floating above the center of a raging battle. The Jinn Vizier stands like a giant on the desert sands, his upstretched arms commanding a gale of wind and ice. Not far from the Jinn, the evil Ifrit calls down wave after wave of flame and lightning. There's a small, lonely figure suddenly appearing between the Ifrit and the Jinn. It's Martek, robes flowing in the wind. He taps a staff upon the ground 3 times. 3 thunderclaps, like voices of doom, ring across the desert. The wind and flames stop. The Ifrit looks down at Martek in surprise and fear. Martek speaks. Colintheris, I call thee by the power in thy name. This day of thy doom was prophesied, so shall it be. The voice of the Ifrit rumbles like a distant thunder. Martek, are you here now, or is this but another of my fears? Come to me in my dreams. Leave me to my vengeance. Martek answers calmly. Nay, Ifrit, no mere bottle for thee this time. Thou hast wasted thy powers upon the desert and this good Jinn. Thou hast nothing left to fight my command. The Ifrit raises his arms in anger and fear. His horrible screech pierces the clouds. Martek too raises his arms. As Martek speaks again, the fiery Ifrit bursts into a million streaks of flame, darting madly through the wind. A horrendous crash of wind is moving again, and the desert sky is changing into the soft blue mist once more. Martek's voice comes to all of you. This desert is returned to its people. The Ifrit is no more. One final gift I give to you. Those people that cast you into this desert land will no longer remember you. You are once again free to travel the face of this world as you want. All to whom you tell this tale will believe it to be but a fable. Only you should know the truth of what you've seen. And then your bubbles burst, and you find yourself in the oasis of the White Palm as the citizens look up to a sky that's filled with clouds and rain starts to fall. On everybody except for Talina, who's now found an embroidery kit, and she's sewing up her guts.
You know what I'd like to do though? Can I give these guys my stuff?
Yeah. Each of you was awarded 3 treasures, so you
Well,
can give the
you know,
treasures to the party.
yeah, those treasures to the party, but I also have my spear, my knife,
Yeah.
my spear, my dagger, and my flying carpet.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so, yeah, I want to give them to the group.
I want the carpet.
Pull out the carpet. Hey, I won't use it. I have no use for it here.
Okay. So yeah, Talina chooses to stay behind. I mean, she could always find something in the treasury to use to resurrect herself because she's not technically taking it out of the tomb. So if you ever want to bring her back, you can. Otherwise, she will forever inhabit this moldering body until it becomes a skeleton, which eventually becomes one of the tomb guardians. Yep.
Or the queen.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, the treasures are magically locked. So, like, if you actually try to take more than 3 items, you will only leave the tomb with 3. So, I'm sure somebody will try. So there we go. Out of the magic that was, or the items that were shown, let's just go down. Dion, was there something that caught your eye? The shield, 2 swords, one kind of a glass sword, one very thin. There was a morning star flail.
I'm happy with my weapons, but I want like maybe
you can also take a
ring.
book or a ring, or you can grab a sack of coins.
I want a ring. I want like maybe some shoes.
Shoes, okay.
If
You find
there's
some
any
good sturdy
shoes.
boots.
And then is there like a cape, like a cloak?
There is a cloak.
Yeah, those are slots I can fill.
Okay. Well, let's start with the cloak. Cloak is a cloak of underwater breathing.
Oh, nice. Complete with my freedom of movement and fish control.
You are the new Aquaman.
I am Aquaman.
Nice.
The boots are boots of leaping.
Oh my god, on top of my leaping? What's that do?
I will give you the stats for that later, but yeah.
Yeah. That's insane. I can already leap like a crazy person. And the ring?
It's a ring of limited wish. 1 charge.
What? Oh my god. 1
Fiber.
charge.
Is there anything you were interested in? You can also just take a sack of coins or just a random book.
Yeah, without knowing what's what, I don't know. Say some of the weapons sound cool, but I use a 2-hander, and none of them were 2-handers.
Well, there was
I'll
the
choose
shield.
last.
Well, you don't use the shield. You want to choose last. Okay. So Bill, 2 swords. One's crystalline. One's very thin. There's a morning star flail. There's a set of dragon scale armor, a dragon scale shield. There is a crystal ball. There's several wands, several potions.
I kind of like Bone Grinder. So maybe the dragon steel armor.
You want to get the scale armor? Okay.
Yeah, and assuming I think that would be better protection than what I've got. I've got like magical chainmail.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's scale mail. It's +2, but it's resistant to fire.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And let's see here. And besides that, I'll take a ring and a sack of coins.
Okay. So there are several sacks. You can look into each one. One's filled with copper, one's filled with electron, one's filled with silver, one's filled with gold, one's filled with platinum, one's filled with gems.
I'm taking the sack filled with electrum.
Electrum?
Yes.
Okay. 6,400 electrum.
Nice.
Mark that down somewhere.
That would
Yep.
be like having 4,000 $2 bills.
That's like $8,000.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's like twice
So
as
that's
much.
I'm sorry. How many electrum pieces is that?
6,400. And you
So
said you took
3,200, isn't it?
Mhm. And did you say you took a ring as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, this is an interesting one. It's a ring of unseen servant. Essentially, you have an unseen servant that follows you around as long as you're wearing the ring. It can do menial tasks for you, including carrying small amounts of stuff, nothing incredibly heavy.
That is cool.
You have
Yeah.
a ring of Jeeves.
Yeah.
Ring of Jeeves. I dig it.
You know what? I'm gonna give you, or do we all have this? I have a pot of paralytic poison. Did we all get that, or do I just have that?
Just you.
I'm giving that to you to give to your unseen servant so that you can just whoop, bop!
Hell yeah.
I'm giving you that. It's a pot of paralytic poison. That's yours now. I kind of, yeah.
All right, Fiber.
So what's left?
There is that crystalline sword. There is a Morningstar flail. There's a thin-bladed sword. There's a shield. There's several wands, several potions, several sacks of gems or coins. There's several tomes as well.
Yeah, I can't read. I'll take the crystalline sword, the shield, and the flail.
Okay, the shield is a shield +5 fire resistant.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a nice shield. Okay, the flail, the Morningstar flail, you said?
Yeah, that and the crystalline sword.
Okay, so the Morningstar flail is a +2 flail, +5 versus undead. And the crystalline sword is going to be interesting. Make me an intelligence check.
Yep, that's a
Snicker
success.
snack.
Out of 10.
Oh my god, is it intelligent?
It is intelligent.
Oh no.
Probably
Okay.
smarter than me.
It's only a +2 swords, but it's a 9 live stealer. This is basically
Oh,
Stormbringer.
nice. Oh, nice.
I'll give you the stats on that later because it definitely has a very strong ego, but I think you're pretty suited to it. So I don't think it's gonna complain too much.
It's just lawful good. But
You
still,
said the shield was fire resistant also?
It's +5 and resistant to fire.
Holy shit, they'll put me at a -5 AC if I use that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
be
no,
worth
that's +5. So is it, what type of shield? What AC shield is it? Like a 1 or a 2? Like it's a big one or?
Oh no, it's a big shield. Yeah.
So that's AC 2 to begin with, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And then a
So
+5.
Oh
to-
shit! So that put me at a -7.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if you drop your two-hander and use that shield, you're a tank, an armored tank.
I'll dig it.
Let that red dragon breathe on me.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Surprised more
Yeah.
people didn't go for the coins because those translate into XP.
I almost did. I was like, just give me,
Uh-huh.
since I'd lost a level, like, give me 3 bags of XP.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
Aquaman now.
And the tomes were all Librams, so those would have been interesting things too.
Ooh. Wait, we have Tristan who's technically physically with us. He gets to pick 3 things too. Grown Wolf's not here, so I can't bullshit that, but
I'm sorry. What was the flail was +2/+3 versus undead?
5 plus 2 plus
5.
5.
Oof. Okay.
Don't piss me off, Talina.
Yep, there we go. So that is the end of the Desert Desolation series. The
Nice.
original I3, I4, and I5, not the combined edition that was later that had a lot more stuff in it. That was campaign length. You see, these were fairly contained. Not too bad. And there we go. One loss. Talina going to become a crypt guardian after a few years of rotting.
Yeah. But a pretty crypt guardian with nice
Yeah.
red hair.
All right.
Nice.
Well, there we
What's
go.
next on the agenda after this?
So we are going to take a break from Dungeons and Dragons for a bit, as Jeff is about to launch a Kickstarter for his role playing game, Dicey Tales Second Edition. And so we are going to play a story arc in that game, just to help support the Kickstarter and to let people see how the game plays. It is a pulp game, so it's going to be very Indiana Jones. I'm going to do. It's going to be just after World War II is when I'm going to set it, and you guys are going to be basically a traveling bunch of just adventurers, just people that are just out and exploring in this world after World War II has had its final days. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. We good?
Sounds
So good?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
So, where is it located? I mean, do we know or anything
That
like
sounds
that?
good.
Or?
It's going to be globe hopping. I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to
Okay.
give you guys a seaplane, kind of like out of the Tales of the Gold Monkey. If you've ever seen that TV show, you guys will have a
Okay.
seaplane. So hopefully, one of you guys will make a pilot, and I'm going to do a globe trotting adventure with it.
Sounds good.
All right, Dion, what do you got going on?
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool awesome friends like you guys, you can find me at my channel on Twitch at Substances Used, where I play retro JRPGs and do a lot of GTA 5 roleplay. So, we're still going through Shining Force 2. We're near the end, I think? Question mark? I don't know if we're going to beat it this weekend or not. I got a lot going on. I'm working through things, you know. But we're slowly but surely doing our thing.
Very good. Oak, you got a game after this one?
Yes, sir. Playing some 5e homebrew after this, and then Friday night for some more, and then I run my Grimdark homebrew Saturday nights midnight.
Sounds good. Bill, you got anything going on with the Frog Gods?
Yeah, doing Lost City Baracus. I'm not playing that this week. We will be having a Dwaro Deep session. So anybody's interested in adventuring in that, I'm running it kind of West Marches style. Let me know. It'll eventually be streamed in some form. We'll see.
I promise I'll eventually make one.
I'm looking forward to it,
I
man.
have my character at level 1. I'm ready.
Good deal. Good deal.
And our casualty for the night, Jeff.
Well, I'm not going to be doing much. I'll be rotting in the corner over there. Well, no, it's not a corner; it's a round room. No, Dicey Tales. I have finished up the editing. Just a touch more I got to do, and then I have to wait for an open slot from my manuscript person.
Yeah, which I have time. So when you're done, hit me up as soon as you are.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So if you found us, you know where we are. Twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. Also check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. You can find all of our links there, as well as 13 years worth of audio recordings of our games going way back before there was a streaming, before there was such a thing. Yeah.
Wow.
We got anybody we can raid tonight? Were you
Art
noticing
Heart
anyone?
Studios.
Art Hard Studios. Okay, let's do a raid then. Let's do that. If I can figure out how to get into my panel. Yeah.
You can even just do it in chat if you
Oh,
have
I
it
can?
open.
Okay.
/raid space in the name. If you make
right.
me a mod, I can do this stuff. For
Can
you.
I? Can I?
Yeah.
It's just Art Hard Studios.
Yep, Art Hard Studios. They like to art hard, and they're in a studio. You know, multiple ones in fact. They're doing we D&D
Yeah.
tonight as usual. The world of Gunjaria. So I love them. They're great. They've been checking out my channel now and then. You know, they pop into other people's. They've been really cool and supportive with the community. So
Sounds good. All right, we're on the final countdown. Say goodbye, everybody. We'll flip over, hang out for the stream, just to give them a little
Goodbye,
bump.
everybody.
See
bye,
ya.
everybody.
Have a good night,
Hey,
everyone.
Bert, thank you very much, Bert.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
There we are.
I think we have rated.
There's
Yep.
just a lot going on that screen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.